So Josh, you mentioned there's 29 different modules, 20-ish instructors. Remind me which ones you contributed.
So the main one, or the only one that I contributed as best as I could, was specifically for the future of or the future of AI and automation for project managers.
Ooh,
I'm, and that's where a lot of the crossover between you and I are. You talk. One of my favorite modules that you specifically did was about different types of hacks, and you also go over tools. And my whole thing is, again, there's so many things, there's so many lessons in education or content out there about project or about AI, right? And you get into lots of acronyms and machine learning and all these things that I just need to know how can I make my life easier.
mm-hmm.
And so you and I go over a couple things like tools and processes that make it a lot easier. And that was my whole goal: is what kind of automation, what kind of AI things are there that we can utilize right off the bat when it comes to helping make our lives easier. And I really, again, we're probably going to talk about more, but I love the connection between your hacks
Mm-hmm.
and then also my AI and automation, because I'm telling you, alone, one of my favorite things, at least in my module, not to say much more about this, but is the AI and the automated tool just for the after meeting summaries, right? Like, so many people hand jam or write everything down.
Yes.
And one of my biggest ones that I love doing is just, after a meeting, there's already a summary within the first 2-3 minutes about all the things that we talked about, and a after action report and next steps. Great, within 3 minutes, perfect. That's at least an hour to 2 hours as time saved just for every single meeting.
Sorry, I'm making that face because I am that person who will have up a screen while I'm on a meeting, taking the notes or writing them down. And I found a lot of value out of those same tools to, like, what did I miss? Because I found, I'm embarrassed to say, I almost fell asleep in a few meetings early in my career as the group was talking about, it was like the chart of accounts, and I knew nothing about accounting, and I was bored and tired, and I almost forehead the desk. And after that, I'm like, that can't happen. That is a bad look for me. So to stay engaged, I'll be taking notes, but I've realized, like, I miss things. Like, I'll be paying attention to this person, I miss that person. So these AI summaries, and as you lay them out, like, it's an amazing supplement. I still do the note taking just so I stay awake and engaged. But I have the computer, I have the machine that is really good at that stuff backing me up. Yeah, I mean, that's been a great thing, that I'm sure there's many other ways that AI or other tools, other hacks step in and help make up for my own internal deficiencies, so to speak.
And the main thing is right, like, is that we don't need to have a bachelor's, a master's, or a PhD in AI and automation. It's just there's little things that we can do to make our lives so much easier, especially since there's so many people looking to grow into the project management career. That's why Pure is, like, honestly, not to say all these amazing things about Pure, is just that it really is so great from an entry to a professional or expert level, because there are things that beginners and high level project managers can really start utilizing today. Now, I do have to say, I would be I would hate to not say this, is that for all AI and automation or any tools and software and programs out there, we always have to make sure it's approved, right, at our company and everything like that. But as remote project management roles keep on expanding, or at least hybrid of any kind, we can utilize a lot of this stuff right in our own work, right? But veterans, there are a lot of people. I had a top secret security clearance, so sometimes you can't even utilize some of that unless it's unclassified. So these kind of things that we do have to think about. But I would say a majority of all people from entry to high level, these kinds of things are really usable, or can be easily used. So